Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side. Hey, I just wanted to give you just a little tip today about how to maintain your physical health from an energetic perspective. And this came to me probably about 5 years ago when I'd been in my business for a year and I'd had 3 colds in 4 months, which prior I wouldn't get a cold every year. And so I stopped and thought about it and realized that the only way I gave myself a break was when I was sick, and I realized that I was embracing the fact that I was going to get to go home and lay on the couch and read a book or more than likely watch television, and it was going to be okay. Good morning, Amy. And so I became very aware of the energy of illness and how it was serving me. And the more I started learning about that, the more I realized all illness serves us in some way. And I know for some of you fighting some serious stuff, you probably don't like to hear that, but there are physiologic and psychologic reasons a lot of times behind the illnesses that we're allowing in. And so one of the things I do to guard myself and keep myself well, hi Lori, is to, when I begin to feel, this is just for a cold, and it works every time for me, but you have to be very mindful of the fact it's got to be positive and present statements, because your subconscious and the universe do not hear not. So here's what I do. In fact, this was so graphic at a party a couple of years ago. It was really kind of fun as I sat there and drank a glass of wine with friends, and everybody around me had had a cold. And all of a sudden I start to feel my head fill up like it does at the beginning of a cold. And so I started this mantra, I am well. That's, how I start all of them. I am healthy. I choose wellness. This is going on in my head while I'm visiting with my friends. I am cold free. I am virus free. I feel great. My head feels wonderful. And I would just go over that visit in my mind and be visiting with friends, and my head stuff calmed down. Then I started to feel the scratchiness in my throat, and I went through the same type of mantra. I am well. I choose health. I feel great. My throat feels wonderful. I am well. Notice I never use the word not. It's always in the positive present. Then it hit my chest, and same thing. I am well. My chest feels great. I'm cold free. I'm virus free. If you've suffered cancer, I would be saying constantly, I'm cancer free. I am well. Do that. Choose that. And that is what you're doing. You're choosing with every statement how to make yourself physically what you're choosing. And so, and I went through every stage of that cold, including the fatigue that sets in when we have one, and that it became, I feel great. I have lots of energy. I feel wonderful. And never got the cold and have not had one since. Any physical stuff that I get, that is the mantra that I use. Am I 100% effective? No, probably 90% effective. There's just different things that I've had come along that I've dealt with, suffered through, and am choosing to stay well from. So choose to stay well. Use your energetic power to tell your body what you want from it. And sometimes you want to look at what a certain illness has done for you, maybe why you allowed that in. There is something to it. So consider that perspective. Thanks for listening. I hope you'll use this tool. Choose to move forward with great health. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side. Good morning, Laura.